Hi everybody, it's Daphne and thank you for coming back to join me again. I thought today that I would do a favourites video, just share with you a few of my favourite products across skincare, makeup. I think I've put in a little bit of hair care as well. Just a couple of little things in each category that I really enjoy and that I do use on a regular basis. Now I'm learning how to do all the techie stuff, so I'm not sure if I know how to link things in the description box. I think I'm going to have to ask one of my kids to show me how to do that. So if I haven't done it for this video, please forgive me, but what I will do is I will put the product up to the camera as best I can so that you can get a good look at what it is. Some of them are, well, probably most of them are products that are very well known and you've seen many times, so but I will try and link them, and if, as I say, if I can't do it for this one, I am going to learn how to do it. So anyway, so let's get started. I'll start with some skincare. I've always been really big on skincare since, as far as I can remember back. I've always been very keen on taking care of my skin, and through the years I've used many different, different products, different lines, different makes, and of recent years, I'd say in the last 10 years or so, I've tended towards using products that are as natural as I can possibly get, that have at least the major nasties not included in them. So a lot of what I choose would be naturally based. Not everything, because sometimes it's hard to get everything you want in as natural a product as you would like. But anyway, today I'm going to show you, this is a product, I think it's pretty natural. It's the Pixi Go Tonic. Let's see if the camera will pick that up. And this is a product that you'll see regularly on YouTube. It's got a 5% glycolic acid, and it also contains aloe vera and ginseng. So it's a gentle enough glycolic. I use that actually every night after I cleanse, and I find that it suits my skin very well. I haven't noticed any adverse reactions at all. They do say that you can use it twice a day. I don't know if I'd use it twice a day, but definitely once a day. And I've really been enjoying that. And this is my second bottle, I think. And you can see that it's well over halfway used up. So following on from that, what I would use as a moisturizer, this is a company that I've discovered in the last year. And it's by a company called Hippie. It's a fun name, and the packaging is very pretty. And this is their face cream, and it's for all skin types. And it contains peptides, a K, I think it's called, argan oil, and resveratrol. So they're all very much anti-aging ingredients. I actually saw this on Angie's channel, Angie of Hot and Flashy. I'm sure you all know her. She recommended this because it's a more natural version of some of the products that contain these ingredients. So I ran out and bought it, except I didn't run out and buy it. I got it online. I bought it on iHerb, and it's not expensive. One pump is enough. You think when you pump it out, gosh, this is not going to cover my face, it's not going to be emollient enough, I'll just pump out a tiny bit. But it's very emollient. It's too white there now, but it's very emollient, and you think that's never going to cover my face, but it actually does, and with some to spare almost. So one pump will do. The one thing I would say about it is, because it's not transparent, you can't see when it's running low, and it just literally runs out. You don't get any warning, it just runs out. So what I do is I tend to order two, and I have another one as a backup, because I don't like to run out of it. I've really noticed a difference on my skin since using it, and I think it's one that I'll be using for a long time to come. And they actually have a fabulous range they do lots of things. I have another of their products that I'll show you in another video, and I'm intending to buy more because they do a natural sunscreen as well. So that's just a couple of skincare products. Now in terms of makeup, I've been enjoying as my kind of everyday. I would use this most days. It's a BB cream. It's by Yves Saint Laurent, and it is, I don't know if you can see it there, it's called it's Top Secret, and it's a BB cream, Skintone Perfector, and it has SPF, I think it's 25 in it. So you can see it's well used. You can wear it on its own, which is exactly what it's designed for. You can wear it on its own. Sometimes I'll put it, you can see there, sorry about the lighting, it's a kind of it's a good colour for me because it gives me a bit of colour. I tend to be very pale, but it's not too heavy. And I think the colour, does it say a colour? Let me see. It's just medium. You can't see it because it's worn away, but in that little gold bar there it says medium. So I would wear that most days. It's very quick to put on because I'm still doing school runs and stuff, so I would put it on in the morning just to take that just awake look away. And you can use it under makeup almost like a primer. I find it works very well like that too. So if I was putting more of a makeup on, what I've been using at the moment, sorry my hair is annoying me, is the Chanel Lift Lumiere. And this one is for, it says it's firming and smoothing fluid makeup, and it has SPF 15 in it, and it's in the colour Ivory Intensity. It's number 14, so you can see it there. This one is it's a nice consistency as well. I know you can't really see it too well. It's a nice colour. It suits my skin tone. It blends in nicely. And in fact, do I have that on me today? No, I don't. I have another one on me today that I'll tell you about, and I'm trying out a couple at the moment because I haven't found the Holy Grail foundation. I do like that, but because it's a very, very pricey foundation, it was a gift, but I have priced it to see would I repurchase it, and I think it's about €60. I'm not sure what that is in sterling or in dollars, but it's pricey enough. But I find that makeups here in Ireland tend to be slightly more expensive than they are in the States. I don't know why, but I don't know if I'd run out and spend €60 on that, because I can't say that it definitely lifts. I don't think any makeup will lift your skin. It's smoothing enough, but it's a lovely makeup. I like it, but I don't know if I'd run out and repurchase it. So for blush, you'll see that this is very well, and it's everybody uses this, and it's the Nars Orgasm. That's it there, and you'll see that this is very well used. It's a lovely peachy shade. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. I popped a little on me before I came on today, so yeah, really enjoy that. I would tend to keep it for nighttime because it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I really do love it, and as you can see, it's very well used. I have other blushes that I'll show you another time that I use on a more day-to-day basis, but that is definitely one of my favourites. Now, in terms of lips, I think I've left one. Oh no, I haven't. Lip products. I do like a liner. This one is by MAC. It's not one I've seen being featured very often. It's called Dervish. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up there. Dervish. It's not unlike Spice. Let's see if I can swatch that there that you can see. Well, I suppose Spice is more browny, but there it is. It's kind of pinky peachy. There's a bit of brown in it as well. So it's a very useful liner because it pulls a lot of colours. So that's one I really like. And I have two lipsticks that I would go to on a regular basis. One is one I've had for quite a while, and it's a NYX lipstick, or NYX, and it's their matte lipstick, and it's in the colour Whipped Caviar. I hope you can see that. Is it picking it up? Just about. Not quite. It's Whipped Caviar anyway. It is available here in Ireland, and it's a really, really great everyday lip. It's your lips but better, and that's what I'm wearing today. And you can see, I'm going to put it there beside the lip liner, and you can see that, well, they are different, but you can see it kind of pulls slightly purple, slightly brown, slightly peach, but it really suits my lips. It is my lips but better, so I would regularly carry that in my everyday makeup bag, and as I say, that's what I'm wearing today. This is one that I love as well. It's a fairly recent, I'm just wiping it clean because it's a shiny one. It's by Milani, and my daughter brought it to me from New York. She's living there for a year, and I'd asked her, I had seen this being featured on somebody else's channel, and I cannot remember who featured it, but it's a great everyday colour as well. It's a nude. I love a nude lip, but this one is the Milani number 26 Nude Cream. So you can see there, that's the colour, and I'll swatch it here beside the NYX. So that's the Milani and that's the NYX. There's the Milani. So it is a lighter, it's more peachy, and definitely on my lips it's definitely a much lighter shade, but it's one again that I would go to on a regular basis. I would usually have either this one or the NYX in my bag, in my makeup purse. I absolutely love the two of them. Even though the NYX one is a matte, it's not a dry matte. It's, you know, your lips don't stick together. I'll just wipe that off before I get it on my clothes. Your lips don't feel sticky or anything. It's very comfortable to wear. It's not drying. And the Milani one is a creamy consistency. Anyway, it's very pleasant to use. I don't think you can buy them in the stores here, but I think you can get them online. Let's say that was a gift from my daughter. Now, I think I've covered all the makeup and skincare, and this is just one hair care product that I said I would feature. And again, you can't, well, actually no, you can buy these here. It's the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. These can be purchased in Marks and Spencer's, but my daughter brought it to me from New York at Christmas time because I was asking her for all kinds of lovely things to bring home, and I have to remember that she was coming for a week and she was only bringing a carry-on. Did you bring a carry-on? No, she didn't. She had a bag checked. But again, I was very conscious of, first of all, she had to buy the stuff, and second of all, that she'd have excess weight. So this was one of the products she brought me, and I've been loving it. And I put it on damp hair, just work it through from root to tip, and it's a styling treatment, so it helps to give a little bit of volume, it helps to smooth. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Not quite sure what the writing is so tiny. I'm not quite sure what the 5-in-1. That's two. I mentioned two things: smoothing and a bit of root lift. So they're the two things that I would look for anyway, because I have very fine hair, and it's very hard to get a bit of lift into the root. So yeah, they're just some of the favourite products that I would use on a regular basis. And I love favourite videos because you can kind of get to know what a person really uses regularly, what works, and you get to know the person as well. And regularly I have had on my wish list the name of a product that I've been wanting to buy, and when somebody features it either in an empties or a favourites video, and they say it's really worked for them or it hasn't worked for them, and you realise, maybe it's not worth buying, or yes, that's something I really need to have. Excuse me. So that's one of the reasons I love watching favourites and empties videos. So yeah, I think I'll have to wait a while before I do an empties video, because I haven't been saving them, but I will save them. And there's certain things that I would go through fairly often. But I can do videos on, you know, all the different makeups that I use, and all the different skincare products that I use. Skincare is really something that I'm really into, and I don't have a huge selection of products that I use, and I do change them up, and I love trying new things. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure there's nothing, you've nothing new, but I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for coming to spend some time with me today, and I hope to see you again soon. So bye for now.